Welcome back. Paiton Burckhard of Aberdeen Central High School has two parents who played college basketball at Northern State. She's dabbled in other sports, but she quickly realized she picked up the basketball genes and has made a name for herself as one of the top athletes in South Dakota. Jason Andera has the story.
Paiton Burckhard burst onto the high school basketball scene in a big way when she helped her team to a state title as a sophomore back in 2016.
We definitely had a lot of contributors, and I was a younger one, so I mean, you had Brianna and Mia, and we had Cortez come in my sophomore year, so I mean, we had a lot of people that were doing good things, and I didn't really have that much of a leadership role when I was that young.
Now she leads a talented team of varsity veterans at Aberdeen Central.
Definitely compared from that year to this year, it's a lot of leadership stuff and always having to bring my A game all the time. Like, I always tried to bring that when I was younger, but you knew that you could count on a lot of other people to do a lot of things, but we're the seniors, so we have a big class too, so we always have to bring our A game.
She's definitely brought her A game this year, as she and the Golden Eagles are at the top of the AA rankings at 9-1. This year's group has 8 seniors who really get along well.
I feel really comfortable with them. I mean, I've played with them for a long time, so I know how they play, they know how I play. I mean, we just work really well together, so if we play how we normally play, we're probably going to do pretty well.
A player of her caliber has a lot of options when it comes to college basketball, but Paiton signed to play at SDSU last November. She knew right away she wanted to become a Jackrabbit.
It was kind of like all like North Dakota and SDSU, so UND and mainly just SDSU, but when I went on my first visit to SDSU, I was like, I love it here. Like, and I'm a homebody and I like big crowds, and when you see how many people show up at the SDSU women's basketball games, it's like, okay, this is really cool. Like, there are so many fans, and I went on my official visit. There's this old guy, and I never heard of me before. I told him I was coming to play here, and he was like, I'm gonna remember your name and stuff. So I mean, it's just so cool how many fans they have from even like out of town. It's not even just in Brookings, it's just, I'm a homebody, so having that many fans is really awesome.
SDSU coach Aaron Johnston has made it a habit of getting some of the best players from South Dakota to go to SDSU. And he thinks Paiton will fit right in line with some of the stars they have on the roster right now.
Well, we're excited to have Paiton be a future Jackrabbit. We've watched her for a few years now up in Aberdeen. She's just a tremendous forward. She's exactly kind of what we looked up for in those positions. Someone who's really versatile. She can actually play on the perimeter, handle the ball, really good passer. In high school, she gets used around the basket a little bit more because of her strength and her talents. Just has a great feel for how to get shots off, how to post up, how to seal. And like I said, with the versatility of being out of the perimeter, she's going to fit our system really well. Great basketball background with her family, and she's just a tremendous competitor. Plays with a lot of toughness and a lot of feistiness, and we love that about her too. With all those talents though, the thing that I think our fans will appreciate so much, and people that watch her right now for her high school team, I think people just appreciate the effort that she plays at all the time. Whether it's the first possession or at the end of the game, she's flying up and down the floor. She's going after rebounds. She's on the floor. She just plays hard all the time, and I think people appreciate that.
While it's nice to get accolades from your future head coach, your focus is on the next 2 months in high school.
We're here for one reason, and it's we want to win, so we're trying to go out with a bang, so that's our goal.
Thanks, Candy. Well, here's a look at Paiton's stats this season through 10 games. She's averaging a double-double and has had her hands full on the defensive side as well. She surpassed the 1,000-point mark as a junior and is well on her way to over 1,500 for her high school career. Paiton and the Golden Eagles are at home Friday and Saturday as they host Mitchell and Yankton. Well, when we come back, it's water cooler talk from West Fargo. Greg Ankers and Brian Shawn talk all things NDSU and Vikings. Stick around.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Andera Orthopedics.